Welcome back. We're going to be breaking down another lick from the Vault Sessions. Today we're going to be breaking down a lick from one of the greatest guitar players. He's the guitar player that every other guitar player wants to be. It's from the great Jack Pearson. This comes from his second time interviewing with us when he played that glorious Flying V with the double lefty pick guard. And we're going to be breaking down this great lick. It's a Wes Montgomery inspired lick. And we're here with Joe Robinson. Before we get started, we're going to kind of let you see the clip from the video. So we're going to watch that now. And then Joe will break it down for you and kind of walk you through how it's played and kind of how to get that good feel and make it sound jazzy and all that stuff. So let's take a listen.
But you can still do Wes Montgomery.
Jack Pearson is one of my favorite players, and he's a friend. And I love this Wes Montgomery lick. It's quite simple, but it's difficult to play it and pull it off with the right feel. So here it is, kind of slowly. Once more. And it's cool to hear Jack play because he just off the cuff, lets that little flurry of brilliance come out. What we're doing here is we're just playing octaves here using the first finger and the pinky. So we go, do a little slide there, up to the high C sharp, high E here. It's important to be relaxed with the left hand. It's hard to get the left hand to just hang in those in position like that. And Wes, played all this great music with his thumb, incredibly fast playing. All with the thumb. If no one's experienced or experimented with, this octave type thing, I always forget that this idea exists. Really a great thing to incorporate into your playing.
So you're skipping a string, so you're getting that octave feel.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's 2 frets, sometimes it's 3 frets apart, depending on your strings, because you hit that G string and there's a transition.
Right.
But maybe talk a little bit about how you're strumming it, because there's a string in the middle there that you're not hitting. You're hitting, but you're muting it. Just talk a little bit about.
So with the right hand, I'm just basically letting the thumb go over all the strings, and with the left hand, that's where the kind of magic happens. It's a bit like playing slide, where the left hand muting is just so important. And we're just fretting these 2 notes to start the lick, and everything else muted. So the first finger mutes the low E, and the D string there's muted, the B string's muted, so is the high E. So the only 2 notes that come through.
It sounds like a simple concept, but getting all those strings to be muted is kind of like something you'll have to work on in this lick. You'll just have to, you'll have to take the time to really, and sometimes it may just help just to stay on one chord and just strum it a bunch of times and just till you get it where it sounds perfect. Because if you hit those notes in between, it's not going to turn out very good.
And for me, whenever I'm learning a new technique, something that's just physically new to me, I love doing it in front of a mirror. Because you'd be surprised how many people will try and do that, and then they'll end up having their shoulder going crazy, and they'll do all kinds of weird things.
And you look so good.
But if you look in a mirror and you just get used to doing those shapes, maybe you go, just practice a riff, or practice just playing scales. Even that sounds kind of cool. But check out the tab for this lick the Jack play, because it's got some really beautiful little. It was cool, breaking down this lick, because there were so many great things he played in that Vault Sessions episode with that crazy cool Flying V.
Yeah.
And I zeroed in on that one. I was like, man, he just played that totally off the cuff, but it was so beautiful and quite simple. But I thought that'd be a nice lick for
Yeah.
everyone to have a go at.
Yeah.